wanted to start my Saturday off. Because it is a little chilly. I have no makeup on. You have to excuse me. Like I said, my face is breaking out still. But guess what? This is the spot I wanted to get last time. But I couldn't because there were people over here. So I had to stay over there at the tennis court area, which is a little bit bigger than this. So I might still switch it up later on. But while I got this little sweet spot tucked in, right back here, I'm going to get my skate on. Because, of course, let me touch my video. Wanting be y'all this morning and start some BS and then fucking just bail. Like, I'm talking about just bail. Then he fucking is like, hang on to the phone and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you need to go the fuck on. That's what you need to do, is you need to go the fuck on. And what does he do? He proceeds to keep sitting there and starting shit and being a fuckhead. Y'all. And you know what time it is? Y'all really know what time? It's like, what fucking time is it? Let me see what time it is. It's just now 8 o'clock. So y'all know what time? Y'all, look at these sleepy fucking eyes. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. I digress. We're moving on from that. Because I drop shit like a hot biscuit. I swear to God I do. I'll vent, I'll pop off like a little spout, like real quick. And that's it. It's like, what are those little things that they sell at the 4th of July? What's it called? A bottle rocket? Or whatever. Okay. Man, I got my jeans on this time. So, hopefully my phone will stay right there while I do that. Oh yeah, also I'm going to have to pick up some trash down here because there's so much trash. So, and then I can get some shout outs to old trash friends. Picking up trash, woman. Oh my Lord. Y'all got to now notice that. Somebody drew big ass dicks. I swear, y'all, on the damn tennis court for y'all. That is big. What I should do is do this right here. Then y'all probably get a better view if I post it right here in the corner like that. Let's see, how's that? I don't know if that's gonna, is that gonna work? That's probably gonna work. I gotta get used to that shit again. All those turns, man. Yeah. Oh, that ain't cool. I'm gonna have to move across the street because that ain't cool. Like, at all. Yeah, that was a good thing. I used to be like one of my favorite things to do. Like, whether it's for like I always call it side saddle because you have to gallop. Like that. And turning from left to right and not following. But look at that. It's kind of like riding a bike. Once you do it, you kind of think you did it. Oh man, there was this one time when I was a kid. And we would go like literally my whole weekend. The whole weekend would be spent at the skating rink from like, I think it opened at 10 a.m. and all day it'd be open all day Saturday, but they'd have like a little intermission between the what they called the daytime skate and then the evening skate, which is where like that's when the teenagers would usually be at the skating rink, was on Friday and Saturday night. But and it cost a little bit more to get in on Friday and Saturday nights. But on Saturday during the day you could pay a fee and get what was called the all-day skate. It was like $7, but they would give you like, it was like a babysitter back in the day. So like parents would take their kids out there, and there was adults because you had to have what was the floor guards. They were like the referees to keep people in line because kids can get rowdy out there on the floor. But so they give you a token, and they had a concession stand in the skating rink where you could get nachos, and they even sold big ass pickles. Because I remember, like, I used to like, I like the way it sounds when people eat big crunchy pickles, and so I'd like it when my friends would get pickles. But I personally don't like pickles. But yeah, so that's what we did. And me and my sister would go every weekend. We'd be there every Friday, Saturday. We'd be there all day Friday, or all day Saturday. We'd be there Friday night, all day Saturday. Saturday night skate. And I think they were closed on Sundays, or they were only open but for so long on Sundays. So we didn't usually go on Sundays. And then twice a year they would have these late skates where they would do it on like a Friday or Saturday, and kids would stay from like, they'd go out there at 7 till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then every New Year's Eve there was the all-night skate, and you would go there at 7, and they had people, they had cops too. They would have cops out there as security. So honestly, like I never really, I felt safe there as a kid. I never didn't feel safe out there as a kid. That's basically what I did as a teenager till I had got pregnant early. Met my daughter's dad and my son's dad. But that's also where I met him, was at the skate. So, but I think they still have one somewhere out here. But I think it's more towards Houston, Waynesville, or whatever. I wouldn't even know what to do. Plus, I hate to have to show these youngies up, man. It's soft these days. Oh, they need a Band-Aid. Real quick, Mom, get a Band-Aid. Get a Band-Aid, get the Neosporin. I'm like, what? You gotta wash that shit off. Get back there and walk it off. One of my like favorite movie quotes is from A League of Their Own, which is also a good Tom Hanks movie, even if you're not a Hanksy fan. That was a good movie. There's no crying in baseball, okay? You know what I mean? There's no crying in baseball. So what we would do is like we'd have to come up with routines for the bouncing contest. That was the thing. And once you got good at skating, you would get up with another person that was equally as good as you, and then you would do the bouncing contest. And I think the bouncing contest was on Saturday night, and really that was basically just for like a popularity contest. Every weekend, who would win, and you had to, there was these boys, these two boys, that were like best buddies. And they were really good. They were really good skaters too. Their names John, and Billy. And Billy, oh man. He was younger than me, but damn, he was a cutie. I seen why all the girls like him. You know what I mean? I never was like that though. For someone else was weird like that. Even then, I kind of knew. Even then, I was more attracted to girls, but I don't talk to girls around here. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know why that is either. Like you'd think I'd be cool with a chick from around here. You'd think that anyway. I bet my leg's gonna be sore by the end of the day though, bro. Leg day, bro. And you'd have to do like a dance with it. I don't know if y'all can hear my music or not. I'm trying to pull it. I always want to play it like on the phone speaker. About hit that trash can and then I don't know why I'm going to have to let the rain there like that after I took all the water over. Oh, there's glass out here. Oh, that's what I'm running over. It's glass. Oh, God. So, look at that. There's glass. Where somebody broke glass. I gotta be careful. But look at that. This shit. That's the kind of shit that me and the girl from Trash from NC on Instagram, follow her if you haven't already, because I've only been talking about her for like the last 3 videos. So, when I'm done here, I'm going to run back up to the house, because obviously I don't live far, and grab some gloves, and come back down here, and pick up the trash, because it looks like, honestly, it's probably a raccoon. The lid was popped off, and all the trash is down the bank right there, so. And then again, it could have been some just little asshole kids. You never know. Either way, I'm going to get, but look at these kids. Is this where y'all want to be when Jesus comes back? Really? Drawing dick pics on the basketball court? This what y'all are resorting to these days? Dick pics on the basketball court. That's what we're doing. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Where's y'all parents at? Where y'all parents at when y'all doing this dumb shit? Like, I don't understand. That is so bad. That's just so bad. Anyways, And we carry on. Carry on. Look at that. There we go. Let's get it. We'll do a couple more laps. And then we'll get the gloves on. So we can put the trash. We'll get the trash up. Because we trashy, but we not. We trashy. So we're going to pick it up. Don't be a litter bug. Don't be a jitterbug. Remember that old block racing thing? It was on all the tapes, on all the VHS tapes. Yeah, that's a throwback artifact for you youngins. A dinosaur called a VHS tape, and you had to rewind it. This thing called rewind, which meant back it up, kind of like replay. Wow, there's so many words that would be like not really relevant anymore. Like rewind, basically. But it was always be kind and rewind. And they would want you to, like, if you read the video, like, to rewind it. So that when the next customer rented it and they went home and popped that in, they wouldn't have to rewind it. They put it in and just watch it right then and there. It's kind of like having the playback feature on YouTube, I guess. It's that's the equivalent of that. I really do hope I can get back in though when I get home, because it's like, are you kidding me? He's like, and then I don't want to see your vision for the rest of the day. Just go do whatever it is you're gonna do. Dude, you know what I do all day? I haven't got to write. I haven't even got to edit that first rough draft for that article that I was writing in the dough. And I gotta get that shit submitted soon. Or like, I'm gonna miss my deadline, and I don't want to do that because it's a really important article. And especially with me. Oh my god! Guess what? I can't believe I almost forgot. I got a message last night on Instagram from Rumors of Instinct 1987. I know y'all know who that is. Namaste and shalom. Iron sharpens iron, a friend sharpens a friend. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That dude. Guess what? Your girl got invited. I got invited. Yeah. So I'm pumped about it. Super pumped. And I'm not going to name any names, but there's going to be some other cool people on there too. So it's going to be a multi-panel podcast. Oh yeah. So there's that. I'm super excited because I'm going to be talking about one of the other big important things in my life other than freedom of speech. And that is, I bet you guys will never guess. And it's going to become more and more important to talk about this as we go through this crap. And that's mental health. So, because at the end of March is World Bipolar Day. And this is a fact. You can look it up. March 30th, I believe it is. World Bipolar. So, I would so greatly appreciate it if you guys would go check out Rumors. If you haven't already went and checked out Esther Joy, go check out her. She is so totally adorable. I feel like the old lady of the group, guys. I really do, though. Especially after seeing Esther and her sister. They look like they have Benjamin Buttons, too. So I'm like, how old is she? You guys are making me feel old. And Daisy said she was probably like 30-ish. And I'm like, I could see that. No, but she really doesn't look, Esther doesn't even look close to that. Esther looks maybe barely old enough to drink. No, she's a little bit old. She does a little bit older than I'm Esther. I don't want to say you look old because you don't look old. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean, boo? You know what I mean. Or at least I hope you do. Also, I can't wait to talk to her more about gouache painting because I saw her where she did a live stream the other day. I was watching the uploaded version of the live stream, and saw that she was painting on gouache paper, which I thought was super duper cool. Super duper cool. So I don't know what that's about. There's like this freaking white charger that keeps circling back through here. I'm not sure what that's all about. I hope it's not about me because that was real tough. That was uber tough. And then maybe you have to take a break here in a little while. When I come back and pick up the trash, this will be a little bit more dry. Maybe it'll still be empty. But it's supposed to be really pretty up here today. I think Mika's saying it's supposed to be like 70 degrees. That's insane. I was watching I seen a video title from Seven. If you guys haven't seen or heard about Seven Spalding, it's another friend of mine and Daisy's. They took him out. He was talking about there was like a 40 or 50 degree difference overnight of temperature change where he is at, and I honestly do not know where he's at. I don't know if he's East Coast or West Coast or what. Usually have a problem with is that backwards thing up there, but not too bad. I think what it is because I messed up my knee a couple years ago, my left knee, so I think that's what makes it a little bit, yeah, and believe it or not, kids, it is not that easy. Like, it took me probably a good year of going out there every weekend before, and that was, oh man, and that was using what we kids that was able to save up or convince our parents to buy us a pair of roller skates, which even back then were not cheap, so I can't imagine what they might be going for these days. But if you didn't have your own roller skates, they provided rental skates, and they were those, like, I don't know if y'all seen like videos where they're brown and they got these bright orange. Mine are pink, by the way. I just want y'all to notice these are pink wheels, Carrera, and they would sell these too. These are actually really good. See, super grip, super grip. And look, I just want y'all to notice the paint on this. That's nail polish. That shit's been on there for absolutely 20 plus years. How the hell does it nail polish? It's nail polish. Where's it going? I'm gonna put some glow in the dark on the inside of my wheels though, so if I ever do night skating up here, you should be able to see my wheels. But yeah. So if you didn't have skates, you'd have to use the rental skates, which we called brownies. And man, learning on those skates is not like having your own skates. Those wheels are not like these wheels. And these are technically called speed skates, and those are for people that are more advanced skaters. So that's the reason why you have to really know what you're doing. Be really good at convincing your parents that you knew what you were doing. Even back then, I was friends with the people that worked there. I was friends with the staff. So after years, I was dating one of the referees out there, and he let me go into the lost and found and find a pair. And I found a pair that had been there. He said they'd been there for a year, so he knew that they were good to go. Nobody had come and claimed them. And they were in really good shape. The wheels on them were basically brand spanking new, but I didn't like them, so I traded somebody out for these pink ones and black ones that I got. The black ones were brand new. I don't think the pink ones were quite as new, but I got them off the same person. So there was a skate shop in the back of the skating rink where you could go and fix your trunks and stuff like that. And of course, I have these big stoppers on there now, but I used to have smaller stoppers, which are basically like when you're super advanced, you can power slide and stop, which I think is stupid because I always felt like it ate up the side of your wheel. You know what I mean? So they would come in and they would slide and then they would like basically crank it real sideways like that, and then they would stop. But I always, if you notice, I like to do the cute little ballerina finish where I get on my tippy toes and then do it like that. So, but I thought it was super cool when Tristan told me that he still had my skates. I was like, seriously? He was like, yeah. I was like, can I have them back? And I asked my son, can I have my skates back? Nah. Then I ended up going and getting them. I was like, son, come on with it. Let me get them skates. Let me get my skates, son. If he'd have told me no, I'd have been like, let me get that GoPro. Because he's got a GoPro that he like never uses. And I'm like, son, let me show you the way. Come hang out with your mom for a little while. But I get that too, because he's going through puberty and shit. Nobody wants to hang out with their mom when they're going through puberty, especially when their mom looks like she's going through puberty still. But that's neither here nor there. Oh my God. Last night too, me and Nick started talking again. One of our friends, this blows my mind because here I am, a grandmother, and one of our friends, JD, is having another kid. His wife Sabrina is pregnant. And I was like, what is going on with you guys? They're older than me. They're older than me. Not that they should be having their kids, but they definitely shouldn't be having kids. I don't think you guys should be having kids right now. I mean, don't y'all think that's a little fucking crazy? Or is that just me? Because I think that's fucking crazy. Like, straight up. Right, like, think about all the stuff that this is doing. When the kids are doing their Zoom thing at home, they don't even see the other kids. They just see the teacher on the computer screen. There's nobody else in the classroom. That's it. It's them and the teacher. Mano a mano. It's kind of weird. No socialization. Like, none. Like, what are they doing? And people are just, okay, and this is another thing. One of my favorite quotes, believe it or not, comes from Dr. Fu. Says you teach people how to treat you. And you do. And so the second that they were like, hey y'all put on the mask. And we willingly put on the mask and just took it like we just basically got raised in society. And then we taught them that, hey, they're roundable little sheeples. So like, what in the crap? What happened to y'all? Do y'all not remember that we have a fucking immune system? Like, what happened to that? Is that not? And if you're nasty, then you don't wash your hands. But most people wash their hands. So it's like, what's really going on here? You know what I mean? I'm a better backwards skater than a forward skater. I'm a backwards man, I can go backwards fast as you can. You know what? I guess I will be getting back in the house too. I got that motherfucker. I ain't that damn bad. Don't you come at me like that. Don't you come at me like that and leave the phone laying down. Oh, no, no, no. We got that, bargaining ship, is what we call that. Bargaining ship. So I'm going to have to start practicing my jump again. I don't know if that's always a good idea. Because we got old lady bones now. Woo! They also had a couple skate. They would do little things like that on the floor for like, you know, just to switch shit up, change the pace. Like, cause oh yeah, the story I was telling earlier about I was out there one weekend bouncing, practice it for the bouncing contest for that evening, and it was a.
Table wrapped in burlap, barely able. Don't get angry, don't discourage. Take a shot of liquid courage.